Oh, Betty joins us now for more details on this. Hello, Betty.
Hello, Layo. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. The ANC says this campaign, is in solidarity with the US over the death of George Floyd. What do other citizens think about this, especially wearing of black every Friday for the next 3 weeks?
Well, a lot of the citizens are outraged, just like the ANC. So people have been voicing their concerns about the developments in the US, also relative or similar developments within the country as well. You have records of police brutality, you have records of violence, you have records of racial discrimination and racism on almost on a daily basis. So the outrage is we're looking out and then we're looking inwards as well to what is going on. And that's also part of what the ANC is trying to do, although people have received that with mixed reactions. We expect the official launch to happen this evening because the president has been in Cape Town commissioning a field hospital, because you know Cape Town is the epicenter of the COVID-19 in the country. So we expect him to do the official launch later today, about 7 p.m. local time. So that's it. The outrage is shared nationwide, not just for the U.S., but what's going on in the country as well.
Yeah, and in the statements released by the party on Twitter, it says it's also to highlight, that's the campaign, the racism and police brutality in South Africa. Talk to us a bit further on this.
Well, we know the history of South Africa, even recent history, the issue of apartheid and segregation. So it's still, though that is officially gone, it's still a problem or an issue that they're dealing with and working through on a daily basis. You still have division. You still have racism being expressed in different forms. You have a racially exclusive guest house. You know, some people who say, no, we cannot accept black people. We have racial killings or racially motivated killings, not just of farm workers who are black, but also farm owners by black people and racial statements that people are dealing with. Recently, we saw a lady who was sentenced for some statements she made against the police that came to help her out, using a word that is not accepted in the country. So it's a problem. Today, we woke up to a teacher who said, "I'm going to do a George Floyd on you pupils if you don't finish your work," where she said, "I'm going to sit on your neck and give you a reason to protest." Now, this teacher happens to be white, and I think the pupils are mostly blacks. This is causing a lot of problem. She's apologized, but it's a racially sensitive country, so a lot of things are not accepted here, and they react. Everybody reacts as it happens. Brutality, we've seen Mido Masia, the Mozambican who was handcuffed and dragged by the police. We've Nigerian-related issues where you have police brutality. So there are problems. Local citizens as well are not left out in the issue of face off with the police here and there. So I guess that's why they're saying, I know some people have said, oh, aren't you being hypocritical? What have you done for the problems within? But they're saying we're including the problems within as well in the campaign. And we've not been silent as well all this while when these things are developing. We voice our concerns as they happen as well.
All right, let's digress a little bit. Earlier this week, a court ruled that the COVID-19 lockdown restrictions issued by the government is unconstitutional. Now, in response, the government says it would appeal. What is the update with that?
Well, that's where we still are. The government held a special cabinet meeting this week, right after that ruling on Tuesday evening. They held the meeting on Wednesday. So the minister in the presidency, Jackson Tembu, said all they talked about was that ruling. There were so many things that were not clear. What aspects of the lockdown rules are not constitutional, are not valid? Are you going to throw everything out? But they know they have the law on their side, and they're saying we're going to appeal. I tried to get specifics from the minister by asking if the application for leave to appeal has already been filed, but he didn't quite answer. All he said is that we have agreed and we're going to appeal, and that they will take it to the Supreme Court of Appeal if need be, but that they know that everything that's being done is in the interest of the people, to keep the people safe and to slow down, if not reduce, the spread of COVID-19 in the country. So where we are now is that they are going to appeal. If the application for leave to appeal hasn't been filed by today, probably by Monday. But that's where we are. The decision by cabinet is we will be appealing against that judgment.
All right, then, our South Africa Bureau Chief, Bessie Dibia, thanks for speaking with us.
Thank you very much, Lion. Have a beautiful weekend.
And you too.